All right, welcome back. So today we're going to be looking at Node on TryHackMe. I already did this machine over lunchtime, but we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at it real quick. So first off, we're going to run rustscan as usual, right? Try to get those open ports and everything like that. Looks like the machine's up and running. We'll see. Okay, so we got port 8080. Let's go ahead and do a curl on that. For port 8080. And we'll probably go ahead and take a look at that port also, see if we can find anything on there. 8080, keep messing that up. All right, so we curl it, and it looks like we got a really weird session key here, right? Those three D's like right there, that's equal equals. So let's go ahead and echo that, and we'll just put a equal equal into base 64. And we get this username guessed is guessed true, and then coding UTF-8. So that's kind of weird, right? Like right there. So we could probably say like username admin is guessed false, maybe. We could echo something like that in there, right? So we can go ahead and echo, grab this whole thing. We say username, and we'll just do this like right here. That's like right there. Username admin, right? Is guessed false. And we'll try to echo that into base 64. And that's what we get back, okay? Let's go ahead and throw that into our cookies over here. Okay, we also see welcome guest. So it said that we were a guest and everything like that. Let's go ahead and throw that over into our cookies and then refresh the page. And I didn't do this last time with base 64 like that, but we do get a welcome admin. Last time I did it with CyberChef, so we do get that welcome admin though. So we know that there's something weird going on there, right? Now if I go ahead and I go to those cookies again, and let's say I delete a bunch of it, okay? So let's go ahead and delete that. Hit enter. Refresh that. We get a weird little thing here, right? Weird problem, okay? So you should notice pretty quickly you get this unserialized. Okay, so we think, and it says node serialized, so we think we're working with node deserialization. So we can type in a deserialization attack on hack tricks. We can try to start doing some different things here, right? And we know that we're working with node now also, because of that error like right there. We get this node. I mean, we're pretty sure we were working with it anyways because it's called VulnNet node, but just in case, there you go. Find a page. We can go ahead and Control F node. All right, we get this node.js, okay. Node serialize. So we're working with a node deserialization attack, right? Let's go and grab this guy right here. Throw this up here. And let's go ahead and execute something like, I don't know, ping taxi my IP address. I did not try this last time. I just went straight for it. Just try something. Let's go ahead and try this like right here. Ping taxi that. We'll say taxi 4 times. Okay. And I want to go ahead and I want to throw this into base 64, right? So let's go ahead and throw this like right here into base 64. And we did not get that last little guy like right there. So let's go and grab him also. Okay. Now let's go ahead and throw this whole thing into a CyberChef. Try base 64, or you could also throw it into Burp Suite, which we are actually going to start up here in a second. Let's go and go into CyberChef. And we'll try to do a 2 base 64 for this guy. We're going to say 2 base 64. This is what we get like right here, right? Go ahead and copy that. Maybe start up a sudo TCP dump. Attack on interface ton 0. Right? Attack I, ton 0, and we're going to be looking for ICMP, right? So let's go ahead and try to throw that at it. Like I said, I did not try this last time like right here. I just kind of went for it. Let's go ahead and whoopsie daisy, I hit home. Okay, let's go ahead and back it up like a little bit here. And we'll refresh that page. I wonder if I get a ping over here. Doesn't look like I do. I was seeing if it would ping me or whatever else. Or if I could get something, going there. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to get to ping first, and then we'll work on actually getting a reverse shell at that, right? So I know, so we did, let me see here. Let's go ahead and actually clear out the cookies because ours was username, right? So I wonder if we need to change that to username. Okay. Hard to find a job like pen tester, ethical hacker, or what salary is. Okay. I have no idea. Zalaponda, I'm not a penetration tester or an ethical hacker, so no idea. I don't have that job. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to change it up like a little bit. Okay. We need to keep that function like right there. Okay. And the function that's actually giving us, okay, we got all that. That's all good. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And what I don't like is I don't see something that I saw last time with this guy. Go ahead over here. Right here, serialized object looks like this. There we go. That's what I want, like right there. Okay. So instead of RCE though, who are you then? Ryan? Sorry, I'm not good enough for Zalaponda. All right, let's go ahead and let's change this to username, right? And we'll try some of this, right? Because if we look at the top there, right, it's username. It's not RCE, right? So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll try to do it troll, okay? Sorry, I'm not good enough for him because I did, because I don't work in hacking. All right, there's that, right? Let's go ahead and grab this whole thing. Boom. All right. And we'll go ahead and throw this up here. You have to work in hacking to do this. You can't just do it. All right, let's go ahead and throw this over into our session key. And I was going to try for like real quick. Do we have a, let's go ahead and start up a listener. Like I said, I didn't try this last time. I just went straight for it. But let's go ahead and try something like that. All right, so it doesn't look like we're getting that ping back. Yo, Ascertainment, how you doing? All right, that's okay though. That's okay. Let me try a couple more things here. So we'll keep messing with this guy and see if we can't get something else right. So log, boom, boom. It's all looking pretty. You know what else I need? I need the rest of it on here. That's why. Because right now we're just doing username right, but we want the rest of it on there, don't we? We want. Okay, so we got username. Okay. We want also from is admin and over, right? We also need all that too, right? So we also need all of this too at the end of this guy, right? My job's in the military. I don't do any of those things. All right, so we need to put this at the end of there, right? So we would have to do something like this. Let's go ahead and copy that. Control-Shift-V, okay. From here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab, don't know if we need that comma or not. Don't remember. I feel like I don't. I feel like we just need to do like a comma, like it needs to be off on its own. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we need to do something like this, like right here. Or something like this, like right here. Okay. Something like that. Oh, whoops. Let's jack it all up. Whoopsie daisy. I think I'm about putting this in Sublime. Yes, I just do it for fun. Sublime text or something like that. Maybe put in a Sublime text something. Okay, that's not quite how it's going to look yet. Let's go ahead and grab this. We're going to throw in Sublime text and keep working out from there. Okay, so we have all this so far, right? Now what we need to do is after our console log there, we're going to need to have some type of new line there, right? So we should have console log, std out, and then we're going to need to do something like boom, boom, should be right about there, and then we should be calling for a new line, like right there, okay? And then from here, we'll go ahead and we'll run that guy right there, that's correct, okay? And then we have our, from there, we should be doing something like this. Get rid of that because that will be like right where the username name's supposed to go, right? So we got username, boom, boom. Okay, everything's looking good so far. Now we're going to do that like comma thing I was talking about. So we should be able to do that. And then admin, or it's not admin, it's is admin, isn't it? Because our little output here is, whenever we did it, it's is guest. So we want to do is admin, right? So we want to say is admin true, right? Where next to that? Is admin. Okay. And then from there, lastly, we want to put down true and then encode it. So we don't want is guest. We just want is admin, I'm thinking, and then true. And did I get rid of too many quotation marks there? I don't think I did. And then we're going to have to, okay, then the coding is UTF-8. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and try this, but this time we're going to fire Burp Suite, so if I need to mess with anything, we can just do like right in there. So let's go ahead and get Burp Suite up and running. And we'll go ahead and we'll send this off as our next payload. And also let's get back to the normal site, not this guy right here. So we'll go ahead and we'll get back to that normal site too. We'll back it up for like a little bit. And then we are going to have to base 64 that guy also, right? Okay, for some reason, oh, probably because my cookie's still jacked up, isn't it? So let's go ahead and clear this guy out, right? Delete all session cookies, refresh that. Did not delete them all. Delete session, boom. Okay, there we go. Refresh that. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Not in the beginning, no. You don't need to be good at coding in the beginning. I'm still not good at coding. I'm pretty poor at it. So I feel like, you need to be able to read the code and understand what's happening, I feel like. All right, let's go ahead and grab that. Boom, 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 okay. And we'll go ahead and we'll throw that over into proxy, turn on. I feel like understanding networking and networking concepts is pretty important. How applications are actually built and how they talk to each other. I feel like that's also really important. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to send it to repeater. And right now we're trying to still do the ping, right? So let's go ahead and do that sudo TCP dump for ICMP. We'll send that off, and I'm wondering, do we get anything back? We do not. Okay, we have another error in it. All right, where the error is, I don't quite know yet. Let's go ahead and look at our CyberChef over here and see if we can figure out where is that error at. Or does it just not like to ping? That could also be a thing too. It might just not want to ping, Function. It is trying to go. Maybe it's just an error like that. Maybe that's all it is. Like right there. It could just be something as easy as that, like right there. Let's go ahead and okay, let's get like right here. May need the URL encode it. We'll find out. Which is 3D, remember? Nope, still getting a problem. Still not getting anything over here. Okay. Let's continue trying. Is that true? Boom, boom. Or we could just try to go straight for, hey, go ahead and try to curl this and see if we can't get something right. Actually, that should all be good, like right there. I wonder if I actually need. Do I need something like that in there? Okay, we're good with all that. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to ping to my IP address. That is my IP address, correct? Not the box IP address. That is not my IP address, 100% not. That could also be a problem too. Obviously, we're not getting anything back if it's not even my IP address. There we go. All right. I'll say like that IP address also looks a little bit strange. Okay. go and try that like right there. Might have just been because I was trying to ping itself. Could have been something as easy as that, and it was like, I can't do that. I don't know. Let's go and try that like right there. See if we get anything new. Nope. Still jacked up. Okay. That's okay though. Let's go ahead and I'll just grab my notes that I have on my machine and paste it on over into there. Let's see here. Let's just go ahead. Let's try to create a. I know we're not pinging myself. I understand that. Let's go ahead and try to just create a reverse shell or something. Let's go back into CyberChef because I have everything in here. Make my life a little bit easier here, right? I'm also wondering if maybe it's not allowed to ping. Oh my God. There we go. Okay, because that guy, okay. Let's go and try that like right there. Still nothing, huh? Wow. I definitely thought that was the issue, like right there, was that guy was never ending. This guy, ooh, wait a minute. Is this guy never ending? Like right here? He is not. Huh. That's a little bit strange, don't you think? Where would he end at? That one's good, like right there. That one goes to there. This one, like right here, is going to right there. So do I need to put another one at the end here? Something like that. Or I never want that to end. Hates me. It's not that, okay. Okay. Oh, that's Timmy. You see anything wrong with it? Position number 166? What? Oh, position 166. I don't know what the hell. .166 is right here. Huh, really now? I feel like he has to do something with this, like right here. I don't think that's supposed to be all the way back there. I feel like he's supposed to be around here somewhere, and I just messed that up. Or is it that I messed up? That might be it, like right there. What's up, Victor42? How you doing? Let's try that. Hey, yo, we're getting a freaking ping. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and do. Okay, let's go ahead and make a thank yous for position 166. All right, now let's go ahead and let's freaking go. Yeah, that was kind of exciting. All right, let's go ahead and make a, it did not take me that long the first time. That's the funny part. I think I just got lucky the first time. All right, let's go ahead and make a, we'll touch shell.sh, right? And then we'll go ahead and do a bin bash, right? And then we'll put a cat scripts, netcat reverse shell, because we all know that it does not like, try-hack me does not like bash reverse shells, right? So we'll go ahead and throw this into here. Go ahead and do that. Control X, yes, enter. Okay. And we'll go ahead and start with Python server. Go ahead and grab this guy again, and we'll curl it back to itself. So a curl shell.sh bash, right? Should be able to do something like that, I think. And let's also create a listener. I think we should be able to do something like that, right? If we curl it and then we do a bash, I think that should allow us to be able to get a reverse shell here. Whoops, I just copied that again by accident. Let's go ahead and send that off. See, okay, got it, and we do have a reverse shell. Let's go. All right, sweet. Okay, cool. So now what we can do is we can go ahead and let's get a full shell here. Full shell. Full shell, just send it. Whoops. Okay, let's go ahead and sudo tac L. All right, then we have this user bin npm, and we can run it as serve manage, right? Now this next part, it took me longer than what that last part just did, like right there. So I realize you have to be in a certain folder to be able to run this, right? So if we go into, right, we have this dev folder, okay? So we cd in dev, right? Which I don't think that's normal, is it? That dev folder like right there? Yeah, 100% is, okay. If we cd in dev though, then cd into shm, this is like right where we can run this exploit from, okay? So sudo tac L. All right, user bin npm. Let's go ahead and go over to GTFO bins. Whoops, sorry. There you go. And we'll go ahead and we'll look up npm, right? And we'll do sudo capabilities for it, right? So supposedly we can run something like this guy right here, and we'll be good. So let's go ahead and hop over into there, and we'll run this like right here, okay? And let's go ahead. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, sudo tac u, because it's obviously tac u npm, and we're going to run it as serve manage, right? I want to run this whole thing as serve manage. Okay, let's go ahead and make directory exploit. cd and exploit. Okay, so we'll cd and exploit. Let's just go ahead and we're just going to run this how we think it's supposed to go. Right, so we can go ahead and we can echo those scripts in, right? Because this is going to make the directory, right? Package.json, okay? Jesus Christ almighty. All right, so we just made the directory. That makes the directory, right? Now we can go ahead and echo this guy into exploit package.json, okay? Well, actually, we just echo him right into here. We don't really need that package.json right there. We just go ahead and just echo that guy into there, right? ls-la cat package.json. Let's make sure it has the stuff it's supposed to have in there, all the way up to bin sh, echo him. That's correct, okay? And then from here, we can go ahead and try to run this guy right here. Tac C is going to be exploit, I believe. So we can say exploit because that should be temp folder, but it's not. It's actually, try that. All right, as for password that time, that's much better. Let's go ahead and do the tacu serve manage, right? I know that looks great. I think I just typed in manager though. Okay, that looks really, really good, like right there. Delete space. Yep, that's not confusing at all. Okay, so I typed in the serve manage, so you know. All right, cool. So we're now serve managed. Go ahead and do a bin bash with him. And we'll go ahead and we'll clear this out. Sudo tacal. All right, and we can see that we got this VulnNet bin system CTL stop VulnNet auto timer and a start VulnNet auto timer. Right, let's go ahead and figure out where those two are at first. So let's go ahead and cat script find user text.text, whatever. All right, we'll go ahead and grab this, but we actually want to make ours to be VulnNet auto timer. All right, let's go and figure out where these guys are. Okay. Hey, Oglub, thanks a lot for the follow. So let's go try to find those guys. That VulnNet auto timer, like right there. Let's see if we get anything. Okay, we do. We get this in etc system D. Okay, so let's go ahead and cd into /etc system D system. And we do see this VulnNet, and we can actually mess with it, and we can write to it also because we are part of this group, right? So if I do an ID, we are serve manage, right? We're in that group, so we can write to it, or the serve manage group. So let's go ahead and see what this guy doing, like right here. All right, description, run VulnNet utilities every 30 minutes. On boot, second 0 minutes, okay? And it looks like it's going to run VulnNet job service, which is right here, okay? Let's go ahead and cat VulnNet job service. And VulnNet job service is execute start something, right? So whenever it gets executed, it's going to start from there, okay? So let's go ahead, or it's going to run that. So let's go ahead and nano VulnNet job service, right? And what we can do is we can change this up because we do have the sudo capabilities to stop and start it, right? So let's go ahead and change this up to be a bash tac-c, okay? So execute and bash, right? Change mode u plus s, so create an SUID bit for bin bash. Okay, since we are running this as sudo, we should be good with that. Sudo tac-l. Let's go ahead and stop it like right now. All right, so we'll run this whole thing and we'll stop that timer. And then we'll go ahead and we will start that timer again, which should then execute our SUID bits there that we just did, because we can execute that as root. Okay, looks like we have a problem there. Let's go ahead and look at what's wrong here. I may have to call for the whole path. So we may have to do a bin bash or something like that. Okay, may have to do something like that. / bin bash tac-c. Execute that. Let's go ahead and try that again. Let's go ahead and stop him. I know this is freaking beautiful for everybody. We'll go ahead and we'll start him now. Let's see if that worked. Okay, so that time it worked. ls-tac-la / bin bash. And we do have an SUID bit set now. So now we can do a bash tac-p. And we are now root. So let's go ahead and cd into /root. And we're good. Right? So we can go ahead and cat that root.txt. What else we really want to do, because we are now root. Okay. And that is the whole thing for VulnNet. I thought it was a really cool box. I didn't think it was easy. It definitely says easy out here. I did not think it was easy, but that's the whole box. So awesome. I do like it though. It was a fun one. That one was fun. So much fun. All right.